Hey, good morning, you guys. It's Cali. I'm back with yet another auction haul. I have a ton of stuff to share with you guys today, so um, grab your coffee. I've got mine. You know I do. I hope everyone had a happy holiday. I had a great holiday this year. I always do. Enjoy spending time with family and loved ones. We spun the dreidel. We opened presents around the tree. We celebrated the solstice. We did it all. Happy to say it's over. New Year's right around the corner. It is my boyfriend's birthday. He's a New Year's baby. So we'll be going out to dinner or doing something. Anyway, I'm going to jump right in because otherwise we'll be here all day, and I'm sure you definitely have something better to do today. I'm going to grab my grandson later and hang out and hopefully do some crafty stuff and make homemade pizzas later. So let me just dive in. Let me see. They always start the night at our auction going through jewelry and things like that. I'm not a jewelry girl. I wear the same 4 rings that I have on for the last 15 years. I'm not into gold. I told you that before. So I'm a really simple girl. But the reason that I get the jewelry is to deconstruct it, and I use it in a lot of my crafting. I have a lot of things hanging from my windows. I use them in my sewing. I use them in jewelry making. So again, I usually buy these sight unseen, and I told you I'm a dollar girl, so I will wait and let better quality things pass me by all the time, and I'll hold out for the cheap stuff because you never know what you get. So this was this week's bunch o' beads. And most of these are things that I would pass by. But within them, you'll find some goodies. And here is a strand of amethyst and hematite. Okay, with some silver beads in between. So that alone, I paid $1 for this bunch. This necklace alone was worth it to me. And again, when I pull these apart, I'll find good, these green wooden beads I would probably use for something. I'm not crazy about pearls at all. When I use pearls or pearl-like things in my artwork, I always paint them. I'm not a pink girl. Yeah, like these blue beads, nothing special. Here's some cool round, just plain wooden beads. Those are pretty cool. And here's some big yellow beads that I will probably let my grandchildren try to string and things like that. So I'll use the jewelry findings. I take these things apart and I keep them in a little box. Good to go. So $1. I'm going to go jump. There's no particular order here whatsoever. So Bowl Girl strikes again. I have to stop. I literally did not bid a few times last night, believe it or not, on some bowls because it is getting out of hand a little bit. But there's a name for these. My mother's probably watching this. What is the name for this style of bowl? These things have been around, this style, for a long time, and I think it does have a name. But I have a few things in my house that have this. But these are just plain, they're dirty. I have not cleaned them. I have not cleansed them. I haven't smudged them. But I just put everything in a big pile last night to show to you guys. So $1 for both of those. These came up, there were probably 3 or 4 different sets of these. I think a lot of you might be familiar with these meditation kind of balls, chiming. They have some Chinese characters on them, which probably say something like, "You dumb American." But hopefully they're something tranquil and nice and relaxing. But I have another set of these, and you're just supposed to kind of... You guys remember in the movie Labyrinth when David Bowie, does the thing? It's probably not really him. Obviously, it's not him. But the hands with the crystal balls, I love that part. So, $1. You can't have enough of those. I think it was $1, maybe 3. Grand total for everything I'm going to show you today, for me, personally, was under $20. My boyfriend and his son got some speakers and things like that. But my personal chunk of the night was under $20. So wait till you see all the stuff I got. Here we go again. These were in some box with something else, but they're beautiful. They're like porcelain matchbook covers. Look at these. Old school. I don't want to dump the matches out. Old school box matches. You know? Which I'm sure are not good anymore, but and these super cool little, here's another one with a boat. Aren't these cool? Don't ask me what I'll use them for. I will not modify these. I don't believe in any way, but I will be finding a shelf for them. Like I said, things get out of control, but a lot of times we'll buy dollar box lots, sight unseen, of what's in them, and you'll paw through everything. And even if I get one great item for the dollar, it's worth it for me, and I'll leave it for everyone else. I'll say, does anybody want this stuff? Or, you know, I'll just offer it out, or I'll leave it there and they throw it out, or whatever they do with it, or we'll see it again next week. But it's worth it. So it's fun, too. It's like a treasure hunt. You never know what you're going to get. Okay, so in one of those boxes were these kind of, this is like stone. And it's a little fruit dish, maybe. I'm sorry about the lighting in here today. It's really overcast and shadowy. Maybe I could try to move this light. Sorry, guys. How's that? A little better? Yeah. So I'll use this for fruit or whatever. Oh my gosh, this is just awful. How's that? Wah. Real world problems, right? I did hear a little birdie told me that a new camera is on its way. Apparently it fell out of Santa's sleigh this year, and it fell on an Amazon truck, so it's coming, and I'm excited. So I'm hoping to get some better lighting too, and I'm going to stop apologizing now and just keep on with it. So here's another kind of stoneware. This is just the lot number from the auction on it. Stoneware kind of a dish that is super cool, I think. Don't ask me where I'm going to put this stuff. I'll find a place. Okay, some more bakeware that I thought was great for whatever kind of dishes, scalloped potatoes or things like that. But these are just beautiful. And these are stoneware, I believe, right? I'm learning, folks. I got two of these. One with yellow flowers, one kind of this way. There is a sculptor, artist guy. We don't know his last name. His first name is Larry. That his work has been showing up a lot at our auction, and I've gotten a lot of pieces in the past. Smaller pieces. My friend Patty, hi Patty, I always give you a shout out. Patty from the Funky Hippie Chic Boutique in Monticello, New York. Check her out. She's got amazing clothes and items and jewelry and some of Larry's sculptures too. So, but anyway, I got two last night. So these are planters, believe it or not. I think they're planters. I think that's what Larry's intention for these were. And I probably have now, there's two of them here. This one has a rope on it. This one's kind of funky. Maybe it's more like a vase. But these are all meant for hanging because he's got these holes, and the other ones that I've gotten have, look at the texture on that, have leather tethers on them as well. I'm going to use them this summer on my deck outside for planters. So I got two Larrys, and I heard there's going to be more Larry stuff, bigger sculptures next week. So Patty, bigger Larrys next week. I know. Ooh, sorry about that. This is kind of cool. I'm going to have to fix and modify this a little bit because it's definitely broken at the top. I don't want to put a mirror in your face, but oh, I did anyway. How am I going to do this? Okay, this is just a mirror tile with, there you go, you get a view of my outside deck there, with these two wooden shelves on them. But the top portion here, this wood that goes around is broken, and it goes all the way around. And so somehow I'm going to modify this. I was thinking even maybe some Sculpey clay I could do across the top with like, you know, very natural looking brown with do some swirls or almost like a tree branch, or, you know, who knows, I could embed crystals in it. Anyway, it's kind of a really cool shelf, I thought. Oh, look, you could see the sun on my deck next to my bird feeder. Okay, so got that for $1. It needs a little love. I'll give it some. I got this, again, Jar Girl. Can't get enough. This is a real ball. Old school jar. Again, I have not cleaned any of these things yet. But this is a good one. Love these. Always find room for these. I have a lot of my herbs and things in, not cooking herbs, magical herbs, in baggies. And I'm going to, that's awful, and I know that. Oh, horrors. I'm going to start transferring them to jars. I need to put up some more shelves in my, I'm going to do it in my bedroom, where I have my altar and my witchy things in there. But for right now, I don't. So, anyway. Okay. There were, let's see, I got, I'm not going to show you all of these, but at least 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 full boxes of 12-inch candle tapers, unopened. Well, I'm sure they were opened at some point, but all individually wrapped tapers for $1. Okay, this is incredible. They're all in great shape. Okay, I got, this is random. I'll probably wind up giving these to my daughter for my grandkids. Wow, the lighting sucks. These are tablecloths, Halloween tablecloths. It'll be here before you know it. This is like, you know, just flannel backed. These are brand new. They're in great shape. I got this one, and then look how cool this one is. Wait. Look at the pattern on that. And yeah, it has the white flannel on the inside. Still in the packaging. So 2 of those. And a random, but brand new trick-or-treat. Is that Casper? It kind of looks like Casper to me, but maybe it's not. It kind of doesn't look like Casper in a way too, but Casper, the friendly ghost. That's what I grew up with. Okay, so for some of you who follow me on Facebook, you know, and I've mentioned it here, that I did finally launch this week my store, my online store on Facebook. I'm so excited. I still can't believe I'm doing this. Called The Flying Spider, and I've stocked it with my handmade goodies. I have a few of my drawings up there, and I have a lot of my wire jewelry for sale. But as I'm struggling through the process here, and I'm telling you basics and baby steps, I'm an RN, I'm many things, but I've never been a businesswoman, although I have worked in retail, if that counts. But I'm learning. So one thing I know that I needed to do was to weigh things for the post office and things like that. So the universe does provide, okay? You know what? I'm going to knock this light. Is that any better? How's that? Hi, guys. I'm so sorry about the lighting. I probably shouldn't even post this video, but I'll check it out when I'm done. But look what I got. Hello. Oh, a postal scale. Okay, this is exactly what I needed. I was going to have to buy one on eBay or Amazon. And no, I don't. I went to the auction and I got exactly what I needed. And in addition to that, I got this, which I think is a food scale. It's kind of funky. It's kind of like retro scale. Plastic. But I'm really psyched about the postal scale because I need that. And yeah, check out, I'll put a link below for the Flying Spider. And I'm so blown away already by the support and the love that I've received. So thank you, and I hope that continues to do well. I'm always up for new planting pots. I've had to move in many of my plants from my deck to come live in my house to make it through the winter up here in upstate New York. But I'm always happy to get beautiful, nice planters. $1. Here's another one. Heavy duty. This is kind of cool. These are raised. Alright. Like I said, under 20 bucks for this whole haul, you guys. I have my work cut out for me today, cleaning everything. This was kind of cool. And It's still in the packaging, although it's ancient. It probably came from, I don't know, what does it say? Trading Post? True Value hardware store. But you guys, come on, 70s people, remember, I've done my share of taking crates outside of shopping stores when I was a kid to use to put my vinyl albums in and things like that. Every good, hippie had their bookshelf made out of milk crates. So I love these wooden crates, and this is just a crate kit. And again, this probably was $1, so it's going to look like that when it's done. But I love this stuff. Like I said, I'm a very simple girl. My whole house is made up of thrifted or items from the auction or gifts from loved ones. The only thing that I bought, really, that's not like that is the couch that I'm sitting on. I have a nice sectional, and the bed that I sleep on, I bought new. But everything else, and my television, I bought new. But as far as furniture, it's all been given to me. Everything has a story. And again, I promise I will do a cottage tour at one of these points, probably in the springtime when it's nice and sunny and I could take you around and show you stuff. But everything I own has a story, and definitely my whole personality is reflected in my home. Excuse me while I take another sip. I wish the sun would come out today, but we need the rain too. Okay, so here we go. I am almost done. I can't believe it. Wow, good, because this video is already going on 15-20 minutes. Okay, speaking of the universe providing, my iron that I had for forever, I don't think I've ever had to replace an ironing iron, died about a month ago. And not that I do a lot of ironing, and especially since I'm not working outside the home anymore, I definitely do not iron. But occasionally for sewing and things like that, I need an iron. So mine died for whatever reason. It just decided not to work anymore. So if you hang on long enough, something will show up at the auction. And I got this beautiful iron. Hello. And I'll clean it up and run some vinegar through it. But $1. Speaking of irons, don't be jealous. As seen on TV, it's the Steam Magic Pro. Okay? The steamer that irons. Get rid of wrinkles once and for all. Will not burn, scorch, melt, or shine fabrics. And, oh my God, it also has free sticky mini roller lint rollers. How good can it get? So this came, and I had to laugh because really I did need an iron. So now I have the Steam Magic Pro. It got steamy at the auction last night. Gotta love it. Okay, and here is one of those dollar boxes that I got. I think we bought 2 of them, and then they kept throwing things on because, a lot of the stuff, again, is trash. So at one point in front of our boxes, they put these big giant nativity, the 3 wise men statues, but they were plastic, crappy, tacky, yucky. We're laughing. I'm like, stop putting stuff on my pile. But I went through everything before we took it home, and this is what I wound up bringing home with us. So, very random. I got this. And Patty, I know you were eyeing this. I even offered it to you, honey. It's a candelabra, but look at this. It moves. You can adjust it. Obviously, it is metal. And I just thought it was very, very cool. So this is the reason why I bid on the dollar box lot. So I got that. And then, again, glass jars. 2 little milk jars. I'm a sucker for milk jars. I know a lot of people like these. But I'll use them as a vase. I'll do something with these. This says since 1852. I doubt if that's when they were manufactured, but okay. This, okay, I'm getting to the point where I really am going to have to start saying no to a lot of these things. This probably had seashells in it, or cookies, or something. What I thought, I told you I don't have any pets anymore. I used to be the crazy cat lady. I've had a million pets in my life. But I am open to a betta fish. I'm not even kidding. Although I hate the thought of capturing anything. But Wouldn't this be cool for a betta fish? I could put some trippy rocks in the bottom and maybe a little plant. And I could name him Fred, because I name everything Fred, it seems. And it would be my betta fish. I don't know, just a thought. More glass, random vases come in handy. Sometimes I do modify them. You've seen some of my Mod Podge, decoupage, cloth, paper creations. You can even sculpey on glass, obviously. I have glass paint. These I wanted to throw out, but I was told I should keep them. They're furniture pad movers. So if you need heavy furniture, you stick them under there and they slide on your carpet. Okay. This is a, how exciting, is a drywall repair patch. And I totally got this for mixed media work. And you artists, journaling girls will know exactly what I'm talking about. Adds a lot of texture to your work. And this is sticky stuff, so I thought that would be cool to use in my crafting. Speaking of crafting, you can never have enough tacky doilies. I would definitely modify these. You can use these as stencil. You can use these as embellishment on your page. But I would paint them. And I never thought I'd be a girl who said she used doilies for anything. But I have used them in my art. They look cool on the background. Brand new True Value again. Somebody was a True Value hardware store shopper. Brand new paintbrush. This is all, like I said, in the box for $1. We got this very, I don't know, maybe somebody would like this. This is so not my style. But it's cool. It needs a battery. It's a automated salt and pepper shaker thing. And you press the button and it grinds. I guess it's a pepper grinder. Or you could put big chunky salt in there. But I probably will clean it out and try it just to try it. But not a big fan of the shiny. I have a wooden grinder, you know. Another cute little bud vase. Again, family, friends, if you guys want anything, come see me. A over-the-door hook. Just metal. Can always use one of those for your bathrobe in somewhere or something. It's funny, I was just talking, I think my mother made me, I was trying to think of different things to make with my wire things, and someone had mentioned wine charms, and, or maybe it was my friend Penny. Anyway, somebody mentioned wine charms, and this is, you know, just a little piece of wire with a charm dangling, and I thought I could make some of those. But here came some in the box. I don't drink wine, I don't drink alcohol, but I know other people do, and use them to identify your glass. But these are just a mouse and a cat and a dog. They're cute. I would never use them, but if anybody wants these in my family, let me know. But it was funny because I was just talking about them, and there they are. And then, my all-time favorite, ultimate favorite item of the night has got to be these little plastic people. Shiny, happy people. I think they're like, I don't know, dollhouse people? Or I don't know. They're kind of tipping their hats and waving like they're happy spectators or something. Isn't that wildly random? For those of you who are old like me, you remember the 5 and dime store. And this kind of reminds me of something that you'd get at the 5 and 10 store or Woolworths. Remember Woolworths? Wasn't that the best? I used to shoplift at Woolworths when I was 10 or 11. Shh. Just like lip gloss. But I'm sorry. Anyway, I have atoned for my sins since then. I no longer steal. Anyway, that was random. If I knew how to edit, I would cut that piece out. But I don't, so you're stuck with it for now. But I am learning. I'm growing. I now have Twitter, Instagram. I'm hooked up. I'm going to put all links below. If you like this video, if you'd like to see more of this video, please like and subscribe. Your support means the world to me. And I look forward to seeing you again. I will be talking to you guys very soon. So have a beautiful day. I hope the sun comes out for you. And I'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye.